All right. Back at it. Round 2. Moving on from pick your team over to random teams format here. Our second box of our first night, 2025 Topps Stadium Club. These are one autograph per box, unless you get lucky, like in our first box, and then you get 2. So we'll see. Round 2. Fight. Exactly. We've got the random team stuff up all set here and ready to go. So on the left, there they are in the order that they were purchased. We'll copy them. On the right, random.org, paste it in. Description all set. Let's roll the dice. 4 or less, we'll re-roll it, but that's plenty. 11 clicks. We've got 30 entries. Let's start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Let's grab these. Verification code UZKZNQ if you want to verify those results. Multi-round giveaways, punch that in, it'll show you this. Let's take this over to the far left, paste it, and there we go. Team assignments are set, and trade window is open. As per usual, you can trade all break long. After the break, if you swing a deal with somebody through DMs or something like that, always happy to facilitate those trades in your files. So just give me a shout. Let's get this box cracked open. All right. Get our main light on over. First pack up. We'll start this one off with Derek Jeter. Gunnar Henderson. Brooks Lee. Red foil for the first pack is Max Fried. Yours for the taking, Brooks Lee. Just a Brooks Lee pack. Stephen Kwan. Joey Votto. Making him look real old-fashioned. Zach Neto. So let's top load our insert and our rookie. Move on to pack 2. Yeah, the box hoppers were a nice little perk. I always like some sort of nice little perk, you know? Some silver pack or something. Yordan Alvarez. Just makes the excitement of cracking it open a little bit. It's like its own pack, you know? Ken Griffey Jr. Luke Keeschel. Red foil number 2 is Ryan Zimmerman. Savage Sluggers, David Ortiz. Yamamoto. Agustin Ramirez. And Hyasun Kim. Top load these. Three rookie pack. And sleeve up Zimmerman. All right, pack 2. I think we saw this one already. Derek Jeter. That's right, Crispy. Topps knew so much they had to change it. Gunnar Henderson. Brooks Lee. What is this pack? It's the exact same thing. All right, the red foil's different. Shane Bieber. Yours for the taking is Cam Smith this time. Spencer Swellenbach. Stephen Kwan again. And Joey Votto again. Okay. Strange. Brooks Lee. Let's see if we can make it a hat trick. Yordan Alvarez. Griffey. Keishel. What the heck? George Kirby, red foil. Savage Slugger, Cal Ripken Jr. Randy Rosarena. Yamamoto. And Augustin Ramirez. I agree, Chris. Yeah, this is frustrating. All right, next row. Let's see if we worked the kinks out. Luis Gonzalez. Roki Sasaki. Mike Trout. Red foil is Buster Posey. Zach Neto. Shohei Ohtani. Jacob Wilson. Luis Severino. Yeah, if that's the penalty we got to take, I'll be okay at that, as long as it stopped there. That was a fresh pack. Got to sleeve up the Ohtani. And top load the Sasaki. I like that Jacob Wilson on the post-game interview. That's cool. Yainer Diaz. O'Neal Cruz. Shota Imanaga. Red foil, Julio Rodriguez. Look at that. That is beautiful. Swatters. Oh, man. That's cool. I mean, if he's not going to be doing a backflip, how about a nice big smile like that? Sweet. I'll get that sleeved up and top loaded for you in just a moment. Hyesung Kim. Xavier Edwards. And Evan Longoria. I don't know why I just top loaded that one, but I did. So, no, that's that. I said I wasn't going to top load the red foils for this box, but old habits die hard, I guess. Cool. Swatters, I might offer you some break credit or something after the break for this one, because you know my boy likes to collect Ozzy. All right, let's see. Top load the Kim. Same brain wavelength there, Crispy. That's funny. Yainer Diaz, but nah, let's make a reasonable deal. How about that? O'Neal Cruz, Imanaga. Caminero is the red foil. I should have bought out the whole case, huh? Another double auto box. We'll take duplicate for base all day. Anthony Volpe. And it's yellow again. Is this like a hot case? Do they have hot cases? Is that a thing? Heather, nice one. Let's get that top loaded. When you're hot, you're hot. Back-to-back boxes. Look, I'll throw this out there, and I'm not... It is what it is. But I've got two more boxes that I ordered at the same time as these first two. So I'm assuming they're from the same case. So that Pick Your Team that's up right now is from the same order as these two boxes. I don't know if that means anything at all, but that is crazy. 2 boxes, 4 autos. Let's go. All right, Luis Gonzalez. Hiroki Sasaki again. Another Mike Trout. Man, the parallels sure are making up for it, huh? James Wood. This one's going to Russell. Check that out. Good stuff. Good stuff. Another Ohtani, sure. Another Jacob Wilson, Severino, and Miggy. So I got the pick your team up right now for the next hobby. That'll go live tomorrow night. And then I'm going to do random teams for that fourth box. And I'll throw that up, I don't know, later tonight, early tomorrow. And we'll do that as a lunch break format. Random Teams Stadium Club going live at 1 p.m. once it fills. So I'm assuming that'll probably be Friday lunch. Unless people go crazy and, fill it by 1 p.m. tomorrow, which could happen. Dalton Rushing. Sean Noel. Connor Norby. And Connor Norby. Brooks Lee in case of emergency. Salvi Perez. Ozzie Albies. And Logan Henderson. We are halfway through the box, by the way. Top load our rookies. Two more. All right. This is pack 10. Swatters, you're very reasonable. Adley Rutschman. And Jimmy Rollins. David Ortiz. Yeah, that is classic. I forgot to mention that in the first break, but that's a nice one. Sandy Alcantara, red foil. Concentration is Roger Clemens. Another Miggy. Marcus Semien. Alex Bregman. Adley Rutschman again. Jimmy Rollins again. David Ortiz again. Gunnar Henderson is the red foil. Johan Duran. Yeah, I was going to make some joke about how it wasn't just concentration that, whatever. Marcus Semien. Alex Bregman. And Nolan Ryan. He had a little help with that focus and concentration. How about another Dalton Rushing? Sean Noel. Connor Norby. Paul Skeens throwing a football as the red foil. Jacob Wilson in a case of emergency. Ryan Howard. Salvador Perez. And Ozzie Albies. Two more rooks here. And then we're on to the bottom row. Did I say Duran? Johan Santana. That was. Duran does not pitch. Max Scherzer. Cam Smith. Ryan Zimmerman. Cole Reagans. Red foil is Pete Alonso, Mark Vientos, Logan Gilbert, and Randy. Nick Kurtz, Mike Piazza, Michael Harris, Johan Santana, red foil, Garrett Cole for the orange, Rafael Devers, Ellie De La Cruz, Jordan Westberg. I guess the orange have taken the place of the black foil. I prefer the black foil. Orange feels a little more just like a random choice, whereas black feels maybe a touch more elite. Kind of like Allen and Ginter X. I also wish that they would have kept the one chrome card in. Max Scherzer, Cam Smith, Ryan Zimmerman, Cole Reagans, Matt Chapman, Nolan Ryan, Mark Vientos, Logan Gilbert. Is that how I got it mixed up? And now on top of it, Crispy, I'm thinking of Jarren Duran. I'm just crisscrossing all over the place. Triangles. All right, last pack. I can rest my baseball brain. Yeah, Jason. Isn't it a beaut? Showed up close in a second here. Nick Kurtz, Mike Piazza, Michael Harris, Luis Castillo, Trey Turner for orange, Logan Henderson, Rafael Devers, and Ellie De La Cruz. Well, when they say trading cards, these are the kind of boxes that they're talking about because you can keep one and trade the duplicate. You're going to see plenty of duplicates here as I read through these rookies in a moment. Let me top load these last couple cards, and that'll put a close to this box. There's a fresh Pick Your Team up now. That one will be going live tomorrow. Olympics is going live tomorrow. That's guaranteed. Last check, there was 6 spots left in that. And shortly after this, I'm going to throw up a random team's lunch break for Stadium Club 2, so keep an eye out for that. Here is what we had in this box. Red foils included. Castillo, Matt Chapman, Santana, Alonso, Skeens, Henderson, Alcantara, Caminero, Buster Posey, George Kirby, Shane Bieber, Ryan Zimmerman, and Max Fried. All right, let's see. Nick Kurtz, Logan Henderson. That's true, Crispy, that's true. Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Cam Smith. You noticing a pattern here? Yeah, Gino, it worked well for some people, that's for sure. Dalton Rushing, Connor Norby, Dalton Rushing, Connor Norby, Connor Norby red foil, Logan Henderson, Roki Sasaki, James Wood was a cool red foil. That was neat. Jacob Wilson, Hyasung Kim, Roki Sasaki again, Jacob Wilson again, Luke Keeschel, Augustin Ramirez, Brooks Lee, Luke Keeschel, stop me if you've seen this, Augustin Ramirez, Hyasung Kim, and Brooks Lee. Man, reviewing it like that is worse than doing it live. What was that? It was crazy. Can't complain, though, when the mistakes work in your favor. Here are parallels and inserts. Trey Turner was an orange, as was Garrett Cole. Jacob Wilson in case of emergency. Concentration. Johan Santana. Had to really make sure I said that. Roger Clemens as well. Brooks Lee emergency. Julio, I just top-loaded because I wasn't thinking. I wasn't focusing on my work in front of me. Cal Ripken Jr., Savage Sluggers. Yours for the taking, Cam Smith. Another Sluggers, David Ortiz. And another taking is Brooks Lee. That leaves the two back here that you've been looking at. Ozzie Smith started us off, and then we have Anthony Volpe with a nice yellow parallel. All right, there you have it, guys. That's it for Stadium Club, and that's it for tonight. As per usual, if you need me, I'll be around. I will spend a little time on the Discord tonight, so DM me if you need me over there. Discord.gg/departurebreaks. You can always message me on most of the social medias. Email is departurebreaks@gmail.com, and there's a message us icon in our app, which is really handy too. Download that app. Cool. More Stadium Club tomorrow. We'll get into the Olympics tomorrow. Lots of new products coming out for baseball. Panini's got, Prospect Edition. I've still got a jumbo of Series 1 we'll get to maybe this weekend, so we'll keep on rolling. Hope to see you there. I'll be there. You guys enjoy the rest of your night.